All right, cricket fans, get ready because we are going deep on the ICC Champions Trophy 2025.
Yeah.
Our listeners send in some info in Hindi,
Uh-huh.
and this tournament, it's already historic.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is Pakistan is hosting again.
Oh,
It's been like almost 30 years since they last hosted an ICC event.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time was 1996.
Wow, 1996. That's before T20 even existed.
Right.
This is a huge deal.
Yeah, it's a huge milestone for Pakistan cricket.
Totally. And our source even quotes PCB chairman Mosi Naki.
Uh-huh.
He calls it, let me see. Oh, yeah, a milestone.
He's a more.
But, you know, what I find interesting is this whole hybrid model they're using.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? What does that even mean?
So basically, some matches will be in Pakistan.
Okay.
In Lahore, Karachi, and Rawalpindi.
Got it.
But here's the thing. All the matches with India, those will be in Dubai.
Oh, okay. So right away you can see how this isn't just about cricket.
No.
There's definitely there's some political stuff going on here. It makes the whole thing more interesting, right?
Absolutely.
Like, why Dubai for the India matches?
Hmm.
Is it just, easier that way?
Well, there's obviously the tension between India and Pakistan.
Yeah.
So Dubai, as a neutral place, it kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It lets both teams play without, worrying about all that other stuff.
I see.
But it does make you think about the future of cricket,
Uh-huh.
Like, could this hybrid model be, I don't know, more common?
Yeah. Yeah, especially when, things are complicated between countries.
Exactly.
That's a really good point. I never thought about it like that before.
It'll be fascinating to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the tournament itself.
All right.
8 teams, 2 groups. Who are we looking at?
Well, Group A is going to be the one to watch, I think.
Why is that?
You've got India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and New Zealand.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All fighting for a spot in the semifinals.
That's intense. Okay, and what about Group B?
So Group B is no joke either.
Wow.
You've got Afghanistan.
Mhm.
They've been playing really well lately.
Yeah, they have.
And then South Africa, they always have something to prove.
Right.
And of course, you can't forget Australia and England.
Oh, yeah, the big guns.
Always a threat.
So we've got, like, the classic rivalries,
Yeah.
and then these newer teams who are, like, shaking things up,
Exactly. It's going to be good.
and with matches in both Pakistan and Dubai.
Oh, man. Think about the atmosphere in Pakistan.
Oh, I bet it'll be crazy.
It's more than just cricket for them,
Yeah,
It's a chance to show the world they can host a tournament like this
totally.
and to welcome everyone back after all these years.
And for the fans, it's like you could be in Lahore one day
Yeah.
and then Dubai the next.
It's a unique experience.
It really is. Okay, so tell me, what is the match that everyone is waiting for?
February 23rd.
Okay.
India versus Pakistan in Dubai.
Oh, man. I can already feel the tension.
Right. It's always more than just a game. It's about history, national pride, the whole rivalry.
Totally. But what makes this particular match, even more special?
Well, both teams have a lot to prove.
How so?
India will be looking to, make up for that loss in the 2017 final.
Ah,
And Pakistan, they're the defending champs.
yeah,
They want to stay on top.
of course.
And then you add in the fact that it's on neutral ground.
True.
It's been a while since that's happened in a big tournament.
Wow, you're right. It's like a whole different dynamic.
It adds another layer to it all.
So before we get too caught up in that match,
Yeah.
our listeners' info, it has the whole schedule.
Oh, nice.
I'm curious.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Before we get to the schedule, we got to talk about the players.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who are the key players to watch, especially for India and Pakistan?
That's a great idea. Let's do it.
For India, you got to start with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli.
Oh, yeah, the big names.
Right.
They can win games all on their own.
Yeah. Exactly. Rohit as captain
Yeah.
and how he scores runs, it's so important for India.
And Kohli, I mean, come on, he's Kohli,
He always delivers.
especially when the pressure is on.
But it will be interesting to see how they handle Dubai.
What do you mean?
Well, they've played there a lot,
Yeah.
but the pitches might be different from Pakistan.
Oh, right.
So it'll be a test for them,
I see. Okay.
adapting to the conditions.
And speaking of conditions, what about Pakistan's pace attack?
Oh, yeah.
Like Shaheen Afridi.
He's a game changer.
Yeah.
I mean, that pace and the way he swings the ball.
Dangerous.
And then you have Babar Azam,
Their captain.
one of the most consistent batsmen out there.
He's amazing.
His leadership is going to be key for Pakistan.
Leading on home soil in a tournament like this,
Yeah.
that's a lot of pressure.
But Babar, he seems to do well under pressure.
Yeah, you're right.
And don't forget, Pakistan, they always have those amazing fast bowlers.
Historically.
Right. Like, think back to the 1992 World Cup. Their bowlers were incredible.
Won them the whole thing.
Could it happen again?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's like full circle.
Yeah.
Pakistan wins in 92, their last big ICC event at home until now.
It's going to be something special.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. But okay, before we get ahead of ourselves,
Right.
we need to talk about the other players.
Of course.
Who else should we be watching?
So from Group A, keep an eye on Shakib Al-Hassan.
From Bangladesh.
He's an all-rounder.
Oh, right.
He can bat, he can bowl, he can win matches on his own.
He's dangerous.
And from New Zealand, Trent Bolt.
Oh, yeah, that left arm swing.
Deadly, especially in those early morning matches.
When it's still a bit damp.
Perfect conditions for him.
And then from Group B, I'm thinking Rashid Khan.
Oh, from Afghanistan.
That spin bowling.
It's like magic.
It's crazy. I've seen him bowl. The ball just dances around.
It's impossible to hit.
And for South Africa, I got to mention Kagiso Rabada.
Oh, yeah, he's got that raw pace.
So aggressive.
Breaks partnerships, changes the whole game.
And then there's Australia.
Yes.
David Warner, Steve Smith.
Those guys can bat.
They're a nightmare for any bowling attack.
And for England, Joss Butler.
Oh, he can hit the ball a mile.
Explosive batting.
So many big names. I'm getting excited just hearing you list them all.
Me too. It's going to be an amazing tournament.
Okay, now you want to get to the schedule.
I do.
But before we do...
I bet I know what you're thinking.
What?
We got to talk about India versus Pakistan on February 23rd.
You read my mind.
That's the match everyone's waiting for.
It's more than just a group stage game.
Yeah.
It's like historic.
But this time, it's on neutral ground.
Right. No home advantage.
It's all about skill.
Pure cricket.
And strategy, of course.
Oh, the pressure's going to be immense.
Think about it.
Yeah?
Every decision, every shot.
It's all going to be analyzed.
People will be talking about this match for years.
Okay, be honest. Do you think it'll live up to the hype?
I think it has the potential to be, like, legendary. It's early in the tournament, too.
Yeah.
So both teams will be wanting to make a statement.
Set the tone.
Exactly.
I can't wait. But we can't forget about the other matches.
You're right.
There's more to this tournament than just India and Pakistan.
Like the opening match?
Oh, yeah.
New Zealand versus Pakistan in Karachi.
That's going to be intense.
It's a rematch of that 2019 World Cup semifinal.
Oh, my gosh, that match.
Remember how close it was?
I was on the edge of my seat. So many twists and turns.
This tournament, it's got everything.
But, you know, if you're looking for a hidden gem,
Mm.
I'm kind of interested in Afghanistan versus Bangladesh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on February 25th in Karachi.
Why that one?
Well, both teams, they've been playing so well lately.
They have.
They've got these young players who are hungry to win.
I see.
I think it could be a really exciting match.
I like it. Underdogs.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll see a surprise semifinalist come out of that group.
who knows?
Ain't
That's
they-
what makes tournaments so fun.
Anything can happen.
Okay, enough teasing.
Right.
Our listener sent us this info,
Yeah.
and it's got the whole schedule, everything.
I'm ready.
Let's break it down.
Okay, so February 19th.
Yeah?
It all kicks off with Pakistan versus New Zealand
Oh, wow.
in Karachi.
The atmosphere,
Can be
the
electric.
crowd, the lights, the food.
Can't beat it.
Okay, then what?
February 20th, we're in Dubai.
Okay.
India's first match.
Who are they playing?
Bangladesh.
Tough one.
Bangladesh can be tricky.
They've upset teams before.
Oh, yeah, like in 2017?
Yeah, they beat New Zealand, made it to the semis.
Don't underestimate them.
No, never.
And then February 21st, keep an eye on this one.
Okay.
Afghanistan versus South Africa in Karachi.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think Afghanistan might just surprise everyone.
You really think so?
I do. But of course, February 23rd,
The big one.
India versus Pakistan in Dubai.
That's going to be the highlight of the group stage.
It's going to set the tone for the whole tournament.
Okay, what else?
Well, you've got Australia playing England.
Oh, yeah. On February 26th in Dubai.
Two giants.
And then South Africa versus New Zealand.
Where's that one?
March 1st in Rawalpindi.
That's going to be close.
Could go either way.
All this build up to the knockout stages.
He's going to be intense.
Speaking of which, where are the semis?
So they'll be split between Dubai and Lahore,
Okay.
March 4th and 5th.
Nice. So both host countries get a semifinal.
It's a good way to do it.
Imagine if Pakistan makes it to the semis in Lahore.
The crowd would go wild.
Okay. And the final.
The final is on March 9th.
Okay.
And this is where the hybrid model gets interesting.
Oh, how so?
If India's in the final, it'll be in Dubai.
Okay.
But if it's any other team, the final is in Lahore.
Whoa. That's a twist.
It adds another layer of, like, strategy.
Teams have to think about where they might end up.
Yeah, it's not just about winning matches.
Yeah, play the long game.
Exactly. It's a fascinating dynamic.
It makes you wonder, will teams change their approach based on this?
Yeah, like, will they prioritize certain matches? Maybe pick different players depending on the venue.
It's a whole new level of planning.
But, for me, this Champions Trophy is about more than just the matches.
I agree.
It feels like a turning point for cricket.
How so?
Well, Pakistan hosting again.
Yeah.
This hybrid model.
Right.
These new teams challenging the old guard.
It's a shift.
It's like the future of cricket is happening right now.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's like we're seeing a whole new era of cricket.
Totally. And you know what's interesting?
What?
This could be a real catalyst for change.
What do you mean?
Well, if Pakistan can host successfully, it might encourage other countries to, bid for ICC events.
Right? Countries that haven't hosted before.
Exactly. And this hybrid model,
Yeah.
it might be like a model for the future.
I never thought of it like that.
Think about it. What if, like, countries with, I don't know,
Yeah.
with shared borders or a history together, what if they co-hosted tournaments?
Ooh, that's interesting.
It could help with, like, logistics and stuff.
Right, and sharing the costs.
And it could even bring countries closer together.
Yeah, through cricket.
It's a cricket diplomacy.
I love that. And for the fans, it's amazing.
Oh, totally.
You could see a match in Pakistan one day,
Yeah.
and then one in Dubai the next.
It's like the best of both worlds.
It really is.
Yeah.
But this tournament, it feels like it's about more than just that.
I agree.
It's about something bigger.
It's about the power of sport. It brings people together.
It doesn't matter where you're from or what language you speak.
Everyone loves cricket.
Yeah, it crosses all boundaries.
When those teams are out there on the field,
Yeah.
it's just about the game.
It's about skill and strategy.
And respect.
This tournament, it's a celebration of, like, what we all have in common.
It reminds us that we're not so different after all.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listener with a question.
Okay.
Given everything we've talked about today,
Mm.
the history, the hybrid model, the potential, how do you think this Champions Trophy will change cricket?
Wow, that's a big question.
But it is.
But I think this tournament has the power to be a real turning point.
Yeah.
That could change the game forever.
It's an exciting time to be a cricket fan.
It really is.
And who knows, maybe years from now, we'll
Yeah.
look back and say, wow, that's when it all changed.
I think so.
So to our listener, go check out that Hindi source
Get all the details.
and get ready for a tournament that's going to be unlike any other.
I can't wait.